afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Afternoon. Fellow Toastmasters. And very good afternoon, Ajahn Book, Ajahn Paisan, Ajahn Suvit, to welcome to join our meeting. I would like to welcome you all here, especially อาจารย์ทั้ง3ท่านนะครับ Our agenda today is very special Christmas theme, and then I think yesterday is a Christmas day. Did you know about the curse of Christmas? For me, I think the Christmas is very important for everyone. Do you mind? You can push. Everyone can push your head and your glasses. Our agenda is very important. It's very interesting. We have this session, and today we have the key part, and we have the musician. It's me and my colleague. For the back agenda is a Christmas song for everyone. Okay? Shall we start with the first item? Let's be invite Toastmasters Day, BTM Nasala. Please welcome her.
Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TRD Toastmasters meeting. Yay! Today is a special meeting as our president mentioned. So we have many special learning together. And let me check first that the respondents still with us here. Toastmaster Shima, I correct your pronunciation. Okay, and Shima. Okay. Toastmaster Wang. Okay. Toastmaster. I'm not sure how to pronounce Som. Where are you Som? Because he or she speaker to ensure that we have 3 speakers with us. If you are a speaker, please raise your hand. We have 3 speakers, Som and Toastmaster Book, Toastmaster Apple. We have only Toastmaster Apple. That's right. That we will change the agenda as we have only 1 speaker. That I would like to invite DTM support to be Kun Apple, Toastmaster Apple personal evaluator. And if we have only 1 speaker, Ajahn Paisan will deliver special speech for all of you. This is the agenda today. And okay. Now, I would like to start with word of the day by Toastmaster Jima first. Toastmaster Jima.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ji Rashaya. Hello, who are you know Boxing Day? Who is? Are you know what Boxing Day? Today, the word of the day, I want to you to know Boxing Day. Boxing Day. Boxing Day. Yes? No. Boxing Day after Christmas Day. Today, Boxing Day. Yesterday, Christmas Day. Jingle bell, jingle bell. ค่ะ Okay. Today, Boxing Day. That's right. Boxing Day.
Thank you very much. Today is Boxing Day. Boxing Day is today. That's right. And normally the word of the day we will encourage the participant to use it or say it during the meeting. If you have a chance, don't forget to say Boxing Day. And it's easy for all of us because today is Boxing Day. That's mean all us already use Boxing Day. Congratulations to all of you. Give you a big round of applause. All of you succeed in using the word of the day, Boxing Day. And now it's not just only word of the day. We also have thought of the day by Toastmaster Guang.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. Toast of the day is the world needs more lover, peacemaker, and forgiver. Let's be one, right? We live in the world that objects become more important than people. Everything go wrong because we love objects but not people. I will give you some example. Do you remember an accident between an actor car and a motorcycle rider in 2 years ago? If you mind. The actor was very angry and he punched the motorcycle rider in front of his face. And he asked him to protest himself to his car. How he obsessed about his car. It should not happen if he treat people with love and forgive for what he do. So if you have to choose to be a lover, peacemaker, and forgiver, which one would you want to be? For me, I can see myself as a lover and forgiver, but not peacemaker. You know what? Because my name is Guam, not boy, peacemaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your thought of the day. That he is smart, love everyone and forgive to someone that you should forgive, and who will be your lover and who you want to forgive them. And now let's move to the regular agenda. Normally Toastmaster, we have 3 main sessions. Session number 1 is called table topic session. This session we will have table topic master. We will invite one of you to be here and respond according to the topic or the question that Toastmaster table topic master asks you. And this is the free zone of judgment. This session gives you the opportunity to practice your impromptu speaking. Because normally we may get the question that we never expect before, and we learn how to respond to any question, any topic in our life. And if you know the way to make it the effective way, you can master your communication skill. And we will go to session number 2. It's called prepared speeches. According to the earlier the section, we have two speakers, Toastmaster Apple and our honorable advisor, Discipline Toastmaster Paisan. Then we will end up with the important session. This session we call evaluation session. We will learn how to make it better in the future. We have general evaluator and his team to help us to evaluate this session. As today is a special meeting, we celebrate Christmas together and New Year is approaching. I would like to conduct a very special table topic session, and everyone please join me in the table topic session. I will use something special. It's not normal session, it's special session. The theme today is a better you in 2019. You want to become better in 2019? Yes? Yes, it's yes. Please raise your hand. If you want to become a better you in 2019, please give you a big round of applause. Please put your hands together. If you want. Wow. I hope you would like to become better, that's right. If you become better, that means you will get something better. So let's join me in this session. My question number one is, what would you like to become better in 2019? What would you like to become better in 2019? Normally we will have you have 2 minutes for to participate in this session. When 1 minute pass, the timekeeper will show you the green sign. The green sign. 1 minute and 30 seconds, yellow sign will be shown. 2 minutes, red sign will be shown. And I would like to invite one of you to share your ideas about what would you like to become better in 2019. If you sit on your seat, you still talk to yourself, what would you like to become in 2019? And now it's time to invite one of you who want to volunteer to share your ideas for the table topic number one. What would you like to become better in 2019? Toastmaster, I observe some signal from you that you have something to share with us. Toastmaster Wang.
Madam Toastmaster, today it's me again. In 2019, I would like to be better in English. That's why I'm here to practice my English skill with you. And I'm very happy to join Toastmaster today. And I hope you enjoy this meeting too. Thank you.
Wow, this is his objective in 2019. And how about you? Because everyone can participate in this session, as I mentioned. Please think about something that you want to become better, like Toastmaster Kwak. He wants to improve his English skill. And how about you? That's right now, everyone, you have one thing that you want to become better. That's right? That's right. If you have that, I would like to go to question number 2. Who can help you to achieve your goal? Who can help you to achieve your goal? invite. Please raise your hand if you participate in this topic. That means you will achieve your goal definitely. Link below. Okay, our president.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. For me, who did I achieve from my goal? I think my daughter. My daughter is my heart. And then when I saw her eye tell something for me. Such as, Papa, please make money for me. Papa, please give toy for me. Papa, please make the big house for me. I ask myself, what can I do? And then I think my daughter is an inspiration for me to help her to achieve in her goal and in my goal. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your turn. Right now, do you know who can help you to achieve your goal? Maybe yourself or your boss, your parents, your daughter, your son. Just choose one person who is very important to help you to achieve your goal. And right now you have your own answer. Next question. What would you do to achieve that? What would you do to achieve that? Who want to share your ideas? Please come here. Who want to share your idea? What would you do to achieve that? Maybe. May I invite them? Okay. What is your name? How high are you? Oh, Toastmasters. That's me. I was speaking. What would you do? What would you do to achieve your goal?
What will I do for achieve my goal นะคะ First, I have to be patient for doing anything to achieve my goal. And second is I have to responsibility for my dream. And third is making it happen ค่ะ ไม่ใช่ลิปสติกนะคะ
Thank you very much. And you think that you should take responsibility to achieve your goal and make it happen. And for example, if you want to improve your public speaking skill in English, one thing that you need to do, just practice, practice, and practice. You can join Toastmasters and deliver your speech. This is the way. And I don't know what is your goal. And now you have the answer. That what would you do to achieve your goal? You know, you got it. That's right. Next question. What is preventing you to achieve your goal? What is preventing you to achieve your goal? May I call someone? Please volunteer. And if you can identify the thing is preventing you to achieve your goal, that means you know how to find the way to achieve your goal. Who would like to share your idea? What is preventing you to achieve your goal? May I invite Toastmasters? Yes, that's right.
My name is Peng.
Peng.
Peng. Peng.
Peng. Toastmaster Peng. What is preventing you from achieving your goal? Check my hand first. Joking.
Hello. I think
preventing things that make me cannot achieve my goal is laziness. I think because I used to study English hard, and my friend and my parents persuade me to study abroad, and it's very difficult for me. And my friend didn't like to study English and went back home. And if I'm lazy and I didn't study hard enough, I may have to go back home also, and I will not able to come here because my job has to use English to talk with foreigner tourists because I work as a museum guide. I think laziness is very bad. So I think everyone should work hard for future. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your recommendation that everyone should work hard for your achievement. And how about you? That he already shared his idea that only laziness is preventing him from achieving his goal. And how about you? What is preventing you from achieving your goal? Next question. One thing if you could do to achieve your goal, what would you do? One thing if you could do to achieve your goal, what would you do? Who want to share the idea? May someone from this side, my left hand side, who one thing if you could do to achieve your goal, what would you do? Maybe one thing that you just dare to be here is that change your life. I don't know. One thing, only one thing that you could do. Gentleman, only one. Okay. The lady. Okay, welcome.
มาใหม่ต้องสามก่อนยืนทำเลย
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Lu Chan Kha. I've come from property valuation. One thing I think I'm planning to marry. Coming soon.
Wow! Wonderful. Surprise.
And I'm practice for work. Yes. This work is very harsh. My work is about valuation, land, property, real estate. Because I'm talking pop yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow, your job is very interesting. I would like to know what that you mean you need to assess the price, I mean of the rent of the estate, the condominium. Yes. Thank you very much. And now I would like you to reflect all the things that you give the answer during the table topic session. My question I ask you, what would you like to become better in 2019? And who can help you? What is preventing you from achieving that? what would you like to do to achieve that? If just only one thing you could do, what would it be? I hope you can give the answer to yourself, and I would like all of you to imagine, to see yourself in 2019. When you achieve that goal, see what you want to see, hear what you want to hear. Feel the feeling when you become better in 2019. And that's all the table topic session. It's very special session because all of you can participate all the time during this session. And I would like you to congratulate to yourself that you already see yourself in 2019 and become a better you in 2019. And we will go to session number 2. It's called Prepare Their Speeches. We have speakers prepare their speeches according to the project level. And now we have one more speaker, that's right, according to the agenda. Who should be the PE? Who's what you can do PE? And some okay, that's right. Toastmaster some will deliver the project, introduce myself from the project number 1, time 4 to 6 minutes. When she spend 4 minutes, the green sign will be shown. Timer, where is timer? Yes, 5 minutes, yellow side will be shown, and 6 minutes, red side will be shown. That speaker should conclude her speech in 30 seconds. And now I would like to invite personal evaluator DTM support to read the objective, and we're going to go on because this is we don't have the manual. Oh.
Project number 1 objective: to begin speaking before an audience, to discover speaking skill you already have and skill that needs some attention. Time allowed 4 to 6 minutes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Som. Introduce myself, Toastmaster Som.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sushita Pothiyalong. You can call me Som Paul, not Zombie นะคะ I was born in Chiang Mai in 1969. Now I am 22 years old. Already old. I am a third daughter from 4 persons in my family. So now I have to take care of myself. My brother and my father mother by myself. I graduated from Chiang Mai University in major of sociology and anthropology. That was I always like to observe human behavior. Now I'm working at a Bureau of Budget on the first floor. If you have any contact about work, you can call me at 5117 นะคะ I'm really sorry about today because today I don't have any time to prepare myself. So I later to speak in my free time, I I like to watching movie. Actually, I am going to watching movie about one time per 1 week. I like it so much, but I don't like a horror movie. My another hobby that I really love it is playing with my pet. I have one dog, it's a beagle. When I go home late or don't have any time for him will destroy my sofa and something in my house. I think dog is the best friend of human. They never hurt us and always be a good friend for us. Oh, and something about me that I think nobody know is now I am paralyzed. I am paralyzed in left side because when I'm graduate from my university, I got a job is cabin crew in Saudi Arabia, and I have an accident here there. After that, after I awake in a coma, I can speak, I can walk, and I can use my left side, my hand left side. But it's okay. It's part about 7 years. Everything could be better by your patient and physical therapy. So I think if I can do this and living like other people, you that have really a stronger body, you can do anything also. เป็นกำลังใจให้นะคะ Thank you ค่ะ
Thank you very much for sharing your story. I think you get the inspiration from her speech. That everything happened because we can make it happen as she can speak right now. She can do everything like a normal person. And give her a big round of applause. Now we will listen to our speaker number 2 as no Toastmaster book. Okay, we will move to Toastmaster Apple project number 3, and you have the objective from project number 3. That's right. Okay, that's I would like to invite DTM support to read the objective.
Project number 3, get to the point. Objective, select a speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes. Organize the speech in a manner that best achieves these purposes. Ensure the beginning, body, and conclusion reinforce the purposes. Project sincerity and conviction and control any nervousness you may feel. Strive not to use notes. Time allowed 5 to 7 minutes. Good luck.
Our next speaker, she will deliver the topic Bangkok's Winter Festival อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว Bangkok's Winter Festival อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว The Toastmaster Apple.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Samni Tangjimatana or Apple. I come from the Regional State Property Management Division, and today I share about experience to visit Bangkok Winter Festival อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว Festival has now been held twice at the Royal Plaza Dusit Palace in Bangkok and it was initiated by His Majesty the King มหาวชิราลงกรณ์บดินทรเทพยาวรางกูล The Kingdom of Thailand and I visit it because it was PMQA Public Sector Management Quality Award of activities of Regional State Property Management Division. I went with my the first festival was be held from 8 February to 11 March 2018 and I went with my director and my colleagues. There were about 50 people altogether. We wore Thai dress, custom of King Rama of the Fifth. I feel good and love my dress. Admission the festival is free. It took you in time back to vintage style, pop-up structure, flower gardens, and activity booths and performance and cultural performance. The mall visitors were encouraged to Thai retro ensembles more for photo and taken analysis than anything else. The festival provide exhibition of King Rama V and King Rama the Nine live work which are magnificently displayed along with a variety of performance cultural. And the highlight of the festival were food kiosk and Kalapapuk Lucky Draw. I got the book for exhibition and bought Thai souvenir and play Kalapapuk, but unfortunately I didn't get big prize. However, I so impressed for this event for my first time. And definitely I pleased to visit toอุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว again this year. It will be held 9 December to 19 January 2019. So I would like to invite you to อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว the visit to Bangkok Winter Festival. Thank you.
Wow, now we know about อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว Is there anyone here already visit อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว John? Okay. That's I plan to be there next weekend. And thank you for sharing your speech. Give her a big round of applause. And I don't know what do you think about speaking as someone want to do something like her, don't hesitate to do that. You can book or reserve your seat with who? Toastmaster Guang or who? If someone want to deliver their speeches, who they can contact. Now, for next meeting, okay, Toastmaster Guang, and really appreciate her effort because I say she prepared her speech very well, and I think she gets better than before. And now I would like to move to the special speech. It's my pleasure to invite our honorable advisor, distinguished Toastmaster Paisan Sarah, to give us the speech title 2019 goal setting 8 to 10 minutes. That's if when time 8 minutes, please show the green side, 9 minutes show the yellow side, 10 minutes show the red side. Are you ready to put your hand together to welcome this Toastmaster Paisan 2019 goal setting?
Madam Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. Today with our President, I'm sure that Christmas is not yet over actually. It is the Christmas season. With the Boxing Day today, we don't have to go boxing. We keep ourselves sound and healthy and be ready to offer our help to others. That is the meaning of the Boxing Day, with the gifts not only for ourselves, but for everyone around us. When we give the gift, it can be money, it can be something simple as ice cream, or whatever we like to give. And some good words we use to make people happy. What did you do during the Christmas day? At home, eating, enjoying yourself, and how about going out? When I was passing the tollway at the gate, I greeted somebody on the Christmas day. I said, Merry Christmas, Sawadee Krap. And somebody very happy, even he or she is not a Christian, because it is celebrated worldwide. The most important thing, make ourselves happy first, and people will be happy too. So don't forget, when we say New Year's is coming, what we plan to do, like in the table topic sessions, what are we going to do? Have we set the goals? Or just keep it easy going? Every year I will ask people, have you set your goal? Have you made a resolution? A number of them say yes. And they try to set the goals. And end of the year later, I ask somebody, the same guys, have you finished your resolution? Have you completed your goals? You believe it or not, 85% forgot their own resolution. They even forgot what they thought. Somebody told me they would like to be an achiever on English speaking, to be a good Toastmaster completing project number 10. But end of next year, I hope it's not our group. Our group will be doing something successfully. I used to ask them, 85% of them forgot the goal. Somebody asked me, did I say it? They didn't know that they committed to doing something great for their life. For example, if they set up a goal next year, I'm going to be one of the ASEAN members who can speak English proficiently. And then what we are going to do? Actually, we don't have to wait until the New Year's Eve. We don't wait until the first. When we go home, we can start right away. Set our goal and make it attainable. For example, I want to speak good English tonight or this afternoon, or even in this office. When you go to the toilet, nobody heard you. You say, I want to be a good English speaker. In your way, when you want to speak English, try to be as naturally correct as you can. Don't worry about it. You make a mistake, Don't worry about it. Now we call global English. We need leaders who can make people understand. So when we speak English, just know how to say it, and we become successful. Next year, we will be involved with what we call ASEAN. We are the chair, not only the Prime Minister, but every one of us is the chairman of the ASEAN Summit, of the ASEAN meeting. So we have to do our best. At least when we go home, you want to achieve it. A start, very easy. To study English is the easier way, very easy. We just start off, hello, good morning, in an English way, right? You look good, you speak it, and then people understand. We need leaders of ASEAN. We're not just asking people to be native speakers like British American, is not necessary. But we have to speak understandably. So the first thing is very easy. Remember, memorize a few sentences. Be ready for it. When you meet a Filipino, what are you going to do? You meet a Filipino, you say, good morning, how are you? And then you talk about ASEAN, then you say something. And if you say too much, I'm a lurang, and then you just keep smiling. Listen. Listening is one of the great success to public speaking. So ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to set the resolution? What you are going to do for me? I set another resolution, and it's ready for me. Next year, I will attend more Toastmasters Club. I will uplift more people in life. Last year, I said I would uplift people around me, including Toastmasters. Not that much, only 700 people. And within 3 months, I remember I talked to more than 700 people, uplifting to their self-esteem, excluding the conference. Just people I met. I try to make people achieve their goal, including one guy walking past my home every day. He was crippled. He was some sort, like they say, has the autistic syndrome. When he came to my home, he would say, Papa, Papa, all the time. I said, who's your Papa at first? He said, oh, Papa, money. I said, what did you do for me? He said, none. What did you do for people? None. How can I do it artistic? I say, you see somebody walk across the road, walk across the street, you can help. The old guys, the blind, it's a good eye. And next 2 weeks when I met him, he said, 40 bucks, you promised. I helped a blind man cross the road. He could do it. He achieved his goal. Very simple. I said, you could be a good example. He said, could a drug addict be a good example? I said, you got arrested long ago. Now you should tell people how not to get addicted. And you believe it or not, 1 year later, I asked him, what is your dream? He said, be a teacher. I said, can you teach? He said, why not? I told a number of friends not to get addicted to drugs. That is what the community can do. Just use the power of words and make people have the resolution in life. I want to be better. I want to have 1 more million baht next year into my bank account. What we did. Sleeping, talking, eating, and forgetting everything. Don't do that. You know, when I still had no car to drive, remember that somebody lent me the pickup. I drove the pickup, and one night we had a meeting, and one of my cousins driving the BMW, that brand new at that time. I said, if I could have the BMW one day, I will have a driver. People laugh at me. You don't even have a car. I said, if my son grew up to 8 years old or 9 years old, I would send him to London, the land I dreamed to be. People laugh at me. And what happened? I worked hard, and just one day, some guy came to me and greeted, "Hi, you were sitting at the back of the Volvo. You achieved your dream." When we set the dream, don't just sit down. Work on it. Never be disappointed. Never feel disappointed. Remember it, please. When we have some barriers, smile at it and work on. Ajahn Cherem Chai said, there is not a thing called a fluke. But for Ajahn Paisan, everything happen is a fluke if we are successful. You know, we work hard in order to look for the fluke that we call miracle. It can happen. Everything is a fluke. Somebody works so hard and never get rich. Somebody works so hard, never get promoted, because they haven't prepared themselves for the opportunity. When there is an opportunity, grab it. But before we can grab the opportunity, we must first be prepared. Don't say I'm not ready. Don't say I cannot speak English well. All of us can do it. I'm sure if we start today and not this evening, not this afternoon, it's right now. Back to you.
That's 2019 goal setting. I believe you can learn something from his speech. So give him a big round of applause. And as DJ Paisan Sarah mentioned about global English, how many countries that they use English as their native speaking? Just America, England, New Zealand, Australia, and Canada, and just only less than 10 countries. That means more than 100 countries like us use their accents when speaking English. Who are the majority of the world? Yes, so don't forget to use only Thai, because we are Thai. The way we can speak English in the effective way, we get used to our Thai accent, like the Indian, Singaporean, or everyone they speak in their country's accents. This is the normal way, so don't be shy to speak English in your own way. If you know only 7% come from the word, 93% come from body language and what you have in your mind, not your message. And this is the way we can practice speaking English here. Toastmasters, we provide supportive and positive learning. We can make any mistake because no one can blame you. This is our practice, our learning. And like me, I already forgot to the session. Let's sing Christmas song together. And now I would like to invite every who will conduct this session. Okay, I would like to invite our co-president Toastmaster Pornchai to conduct this Let's Sing Christmas song.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you have the agenda? Please turn your back and let's sing this song. Musician, come from the position, your position. The song is Jingle Bell. The major vocal, the main vocal, and the sub vocal is okay. I sincerely hope that you will enjoy our song. Please give your hand for me. Are you Are you ready? Okay.
Dashing to the snow, it's a one-horse open sleigh. For the field there we go, laughing all the way. Bell on mountain ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sailing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Day on to a go, I thought I'd take a ride. And soon as the bride was sitting by my side, the horse was in and lang. The Trojan seemed his horse. He got into the tank, then we got absorbed. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride when open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride when open sleigh.
Toastmaster.
Thank you very much. I think we enjoy together in the singing the Christmas song Jingle Bell. Give our club president Toastmaster Project and his team. And now we go to the important session, evaluation session. We will have General Evaluator and his team to evaluate our performance today. Again, please put your hands together to welcome DJM Paisan.
Madam Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. In Toastmasters, one very important session is called General Evaluation. That makes Toastmasters survive over 94 years because of a constructive evaluation. And one of the most important when we join Toastmasters, be proud of ourselves as a leader. Once a leader, we are leaders for life. Sleeping as a leader, getting up as a leader, working as a leader. Never ever underestimate ourselves. Never say, no, I cannot do it. Never say, I feel shy to do it. I'm not ready. Be always ready. This is Toastmasters. You can gain self-confidence in Toastmasters just standing up here saying nothing, smiling, haha, and then you go sit down. You gain self-confidence that we need people first to have self-confidence and later move out of our comfort zone in a professional way. Then we never say, my English not good, I don't join Toastmasters. This is the excuses, don't do it. Because nobody English is good, including those native speakers. If you go to America, you say, I can't. They say, no, you have to say, I can't. Oh, grass, oh, you are right. But if you go to London, speaking to the Londoner, you say a glass of water. Say, oh, you say glass in London. No, they don't care whether you say glass of grass, or even you go to Australia, yeah, are you coming to die? Yeah, no, I'm not coming to die, I'm coming today. So don't worry about it. I remember going to Australia one day, I want to wash my hand, and an Australian guy said, hey, Paisan, you go to the bison at the back. I say, where's the bison? Bison is a king, right? Oh, I don't know where the bison. He said, you don't know the bison? No, I don't know. I know only the basin. He said, oh, bad English. So don't worry about that. What is the most important? Whenever you come to the club, learn something and improve yourselves. When you go back in the bathroom, in the bedroom, wherever you can practice. So don't worry. I heard there's somebody traveling from Pathum Thani. Any one of you in this team, right? Unbelievable. Traveling a long distance to join the club. For me, when long ago, 28 years ago, I traveled 2.5 hours from my home to attend the club meeting. Another 2 hours back home at night. And the last person leaving the club. And people ask, you crazy, what you doing? I said, first I want to improve myself. And later I will help others. And of course I kept on going, coming between club and my home for 28 years. Missing not more than 20 times. This is one of the things when we have the commitment, we come to Toastmasters. When we go back home, we learn what we learned from the club. We can ask that first. What we learned from the club. I didn't like Ajahn Paisan doing that way. Oh, I will never put in my self-improvement. I don't like Nasara, that kind of pronunciation. I then don't take it. I will practice and be better. I want everyone who comes to the club learn something after every meeting. So write it down. Today Ajahn Paisan say the bison. Oh, I know, I will never say bison. Yeah, so be careful. Because one of my friends came to the club for the first time. He said everyone who has the shit in front of you, he didn't know that he pronounced it wrong. Shit means key, right? But he said sheet of paper, a sheet of paper. What they say, shit, and people look at him, what kind of shit? Be careful. So when we pronounce it, we make a mistake, don't worry. When he knew that, he told me I will never come to the club. I said, no, go on, don't feel that. They just would like you to know that we pronounce shit. Could you do it? And then he did it very well. They are not going to embarrass you, but they want you to pronounce more correctly. And he's happy being with the club for so long. One lady coming to the club from a very big corporate, she said, you know the camel? Camel, what's that? Talking about the wood, like. And after the meeting, I asked her, her name is Natsaya. Natsaya, did you know that you pronounce something like, is that kind of animal called camel? Yes, you didn't know the camel, Ajahn. How to spell it? C-A-M-E-L, camel. Sorry, can I correct your pronunciation? She said, why not? I say, we call it camel. Wow, nobody ever told me. I talked even to my CEO in the company. I said, because they crank you probably. And then she started to say camel. From that day, she used to attend the contest and be one of the best contestants. So why not? We all can do it. Just put a little more effort. And in Toastmasters, we need evaluation. Everyone comes up here will be evaluated. So keep on. And time is the most important part of the meeting. I would like to invite our beloved timekeeper, Toastmaster Jima, to give the report.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the evaluator, time is important. Do you know how much your time have a time? How much? Acting President opened the meeting at 1:30 p.m. Toastmaster of the day took change 1:40 in the afternoon. Toastmaster of the day, DTM Nasara, you use to word of the day for me. Jima took about 25 seconds. During table topic session, I can remember Guam used 28 seconds. And today speaker have to TM book cannot come. She go to Bangkok winter อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว Today the government go so TM first Zoom how much do you use? Do you know how much? How many minutes? You took 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And Apple, you talk about Bangkok winters อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว I like because now we in history go a lot. You took 4 minutes and 33 seconds. And the last อาจารย์ไพศาล you give I'm a cop 8 green and 9 yellow to 10 minutes อาจารย์ไพศาลทุก11 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay, that is for my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whether when you attend the meeting, you listen to each speaker carefully. For me, when I came to the meeting, I heard Toastmaster Jima speak for the first time. I didn't know whether some of you also attended those meetings in the past. And could you remember somebody perform? I still remember the first meeting when she came up. She could hardly completed the statement. Yeah, because she tried to speak. And the second one, I told Ajahn Arun, you see, people could change. Ajahn Arun, you remember her? I said in my memory, even now a bit young, only 68. But when I was really young, long ago, at every meeting, I remember everyone's face without jotting down, checking my memory, sharpen my memory. So the next meeting, I would tell somebody like Support, oh, I heard you say something. Sometimes Support forgot his own speech. You could remember that, and then you could imagine. It will sharpen your memory in listening. And then Jima did it very well. The only one I would like to say, when we say in number, like 25 minutes, 25th will be like the order. We don't use 25th or the first 25 minutes. All the rest, today you did a great job. Congratulations. To give the time report, we have to be lively too. We just remember every session helps us to be a professional speaker. Even during the encounter, during the time report, we can prepare ourselves well. So keep it. And of course, I would like first to come to the prepared speeches. Our first speaker, Toastmaster Zong. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the personal evaluator, DTM support. This is a 3-minute speech. So please, 1 minute, green, 2 minutes will be yellow, 3 minutes will be red. Yes.
General Evaluator, my very respect, beloved members of TRD Toastmaster Club. One thing that I would like to tell all of you is that we are of the same occupation. I'm a government officer. So I know when Toastmaster Apple mentioned about อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว we were asked to join that, and I will tell you a little bit when I come to evaluate her speech. I would like to start with the icebreaker of Toastmaster song. I think her name is Sushida, if I heard it correctly. If I'm wrong, do forgive me. What I would like to tell you that I'm impressed, very impressed by your speech for many reasons. The first reason is that the structure of your speech, because you see the icebreaker is the speech that will make people want to know you. And after, while listening more and more to what you told us, I would like to have more conversation with you for many reasons. First, you told us about your background. You are the third daughter and you are interested in human behavior. And I think that human behavior is something that is important for us to understand, as DTM Paisan had already mentioned that next year Thailand will share the ASEAN chairmanship, and and according to Article 34, we will be English is the official language. So we will have to be able to communicate. There will be 150 international conference in Thailand, mostly in Bangkok, but in Chiang Mai and in Phuket also. So our language skill is important. Second thing that I would like to tell you is that why I'm impressed with you is that when you little by little tell us about yourself, you reveal something about. I am a little bit surprised but impressed that you told me that you have some paralysis in your left side because of the accident. That I think that why I'm impressed, you are not discouraged by this, and you still try to improve your language, although there are some of the problem in the past for you. So all in all, I would like to say that if the objective of the icebreaker is to introduce yourself, you have made a very good speech, and I would like to know you more, maybe after this. So anyway, thank you for your speech and letting me know all about you. Now coming to project number 3 of Toastmaster Apple. She said something about อุ่นไอรักคลายความหนาว I know a lot about that because government officers were asked, I don't want to use the word force, to attend that. So I have my tri-dress also, I attend that. But I would like to tell you the good point of that. You get to the point to explain to the audience about what happened there. I think there should be somebody here who has no chance to go there, which I highly recommend for Toastmaster purpose, which I will tell you later. You tell us all about the incident, all about the flower, all about what happened, because a lot of government office went there and had what we call exhibition there. And then what I would like to tell you about this อุ่นรักคลายความหนาว and about yourself is that first thing I would like to tell that you should have more smile in explaining this activity, because it's an activity that I think that everybody should be enjoying. Although I was assigned to attend 1 or 2 hours, I spent a lot of time there. And what I would like to recommend you here is that it's a good chance to practice Toastmaster. I would like to take 1 more minute, because I would like to tell you about this, that you should take that opportunity to talk with foreigners. I was asked to have conversation with many foreigners there, and it's a free lesson. You go and you have a lot of what we call language skill, accent from many countries, and I was happy to be there 3 or 4 hours, more than my usual time that I could spend. So what I would like the speech of you should be better is that first, keep smiling. Try to smile to the audience, and we will feel that you are happy to explain this all about the thing. Second thing is that I still feel that as I've been there, you use only 4 minutes and 35 seconds, and time allowed is 5 to 7 minutes. So you have a lot of time, and there are a lot of things. If I talk about this, I can talk 5 to 7 hours, because there are a lot of things happen on those things. Not only the food, not only the performance, not only the kalapapuk or some other thing. But anyway, you explain us quite a lot of things, and I think that if anybody who has no chance to go there, by listening to her speech, should be able to understand what is happening at the Royal Plaza at this moment. So, thanks a lot for both speech. Back to you, General, you are later.
Thank you very much for your effective evaluation. Today with the mask there, I will not evaluate you, because give the gift for the Christmas and then evaluate you later. As of my beloved friend, Support, always a great evaluator and speaker. Congratulations, Support. Thank you so much. And I will touch a little bit on the speaker. She's born in Chiang Mai, like Toastmaster song. Very close to my home. I was born in Narathiwat. I love it. And then when you talk about yourself, you could give a very motivational speech. Because people who suffer life at a certain part, particularly about the physical, a part can invent, can give a good speech. You know, TED Talk or wherever, you can become very professional on that. Keep on. And write the stories and make it impactful. You change people's life. Congratulations. And then our second speaker, the project number 3, Toastmaster Apple. How did you feel when she came up here? I felt she has a very formal style in presentation. You know, she spoke, I said, oh, very formal one. And then after that, she more relaxed. The second part seemed to be very, very natural. So keep your strength over there. The first part is, oh, very serious. It would be like a conference, and then on a serious matter, she spoke as, oh, very good, but a bit serious. And then when she moving to the next part, more relaxed and feel, oh, yeah. And then feel very happy with your speech. You just elaborate a little more. Your speech will be really wonderful. Keep on. Congratulations. And of course, I would like to say that today our president opened the meeting. arrive on time, very active, and the one of the president I really love to talk with because he had the passion. Leaders need passion to make organization grow. And then when I talked with him, I felt that Toastmasters started at the treasury department because of the passion and the teamwork that make it up to now. And I do believe that next year or this year, I would like to say from this year to next year, the beginning, which will be another big transformation for the Treasury Club. Why I say that? Because the Treasury Club will be the #1 in the governmental sector. That will be advertised by our Toastmaster. I do believe that because we have more responsible work for that, and then I do believe that when you have somebody, I thought that our Director General will be the president, and then the team that will make this club stronger and really be #1. Wherever we go, our government will have one club that being highly recognized. I think, not just think, I'm sure that it will be the Treasury Toastmasters Club. Give yourself a big round of applause. And of course, I would like to say that our president keep on being active. And I'm sure that your club will survive for another 800 years. Not only 8 years, right? 800 years. Congratulations. And of course, Toastmaster of the Day today will be DTM Nasra. Normally, we will evaluate Toastmaster of the Day at the end. And she did 2 jobs in one package. Toastmaster of the Day and the table topics. She started in a style as a Toastmaster of the Day is rather different from the Toastmaster president. The president of a Toastmasters Club will be a bit more professional look in the way. But the Toastmaster of the Day will be, we call semi-formal moderator in Toastmasters. And she did it in a lively way. And move on to the table topics with different questions. She moved on slowly from one question to the other. Sometimes she asked, "Are you ready?" Nobody answered. And she did not stop. This is what we call experience. And then she moved on, asked for the applause, and everyone applauded. Oh, we learned on this in Toastmasters. So keep on. Nasra, you did a good job as the Toastmaster of the Day and the table topic session master. Congratulations. I would like to share with you, Nasra, in the past many years, no different from you. The same. When she came up, she made a lot of mistakes. Then she learned step by step, day by day. Even now, she kept on learning. And then become professional speaker. She spoke in Vietnam 2 times in the last few months, being recognized. So all of us can do it. We can make a difference to ourselves. Keep on, please. And then coming to the table topic session. We didn't have volunteers at the beginning. So try, normally for the table topic session, we will ask the question to those who did not have the function, did not have the assignment. For example, a lady over here and some other members. When the questions is there asking for volunteer, be sure they come up and then speak. Don't worry about the mistake. I don't care about the mistake, but I will do it better next time. That's all. So don't worry about that. And then the question, the first respondent, Toastmaster Guam. Yes, when he came up, he said to better his English, very frank, very open. Actually, his English very good at the moment. We would like to better, because we can better ourselves. Even we are at the top, if we don't better ourselves, we will be going outdated. Somebody else will be going up higher. These days, different from the past 68 years. If you did not do one thing right now, somebody will take it. very quickly. You don't say it, somebody already say that. During this high technological time, we have to be on time with it. Toastmaster Kwang, congratulations. And Toastmaster, our president, came up here. You know, one of the things that we can make it impactful for our speech is to draw the attention of the people to what we have known. We are the authority of our family. Our president opened with the family thing about the son, about the children. This is very important. When we talk about something, could we argue, no, your son didn't do that? No, because it's his own story. And he put some mooks there. If there is an American case, there was mooks. There's some mooks there, and then we feel happy with it. He went on with that. I would like to say that is this, and not amusing story, it is rather humorous with the context. Congratulations. And then Toastmaster song. Wow, very brief, very short, but she's really a responsible person. For what she's going to achieve, she still feels that responsibility must come first. They're talking about being responsible for that. Yes, and you know you got one very beautiful smile. This is your strength, keep it. Because when we say something, we smile a little bit, and then people will, even you spoke very shortly, people didn't really notice that. But it's okay with a smile. Congratulations. Well done. Every response we made, try to find out the strength, not only the weakness. Find out the strength so that we can keep it in other speeches. And just remember that. And then the next one, number 4, Toastmaster. What's your name? On that to prevent you from achieving. Yes. Can I have your name so that? Yes, Toastmaster Peng. When he came up here, when he stood here, even for the first time when he came up here, I said, oh, this guy, Narun, look quite professional, huh? He might be doing something like speaking. Even he said his English is not that good, but you know when you express it very clearly. Clear expression is very important. Like in writing, we call it ABC. A for accuracy, B for brevity, C for conciseness. So you did it. As a guy, you already did it. You just add some impact to your English speaking skills. I do believe you're a professional speaker. Congratulations. And then the last Toastmaster, I never met you, right? The first time you spoke, what's your name, please? Yes. How did you feel? I felt that the English really proficient. It is efficiently done in your speech. I would like to say that congratulations for your coming marriage. Give her a big round of applause. Yes. You know what you did when you spoke cheerfully. I don't know whether you used to be the MC. Because I don't know, but probably when she spoke, she got some cheerful expression over there. The MC embedded with some cheerfulness inside. Probably at work you talk in a very cheerful way too. So I don't know that. If it is, keep on. You will be a great MC. Congratulations. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, for today's session, we heard the Christmas song. And then we sang, probably some very softly. I made a wrong mistake, even for the Christmas song. Don't worry, when we have the opportunity, do it. You remember, some of you, last few weeks, when I said that I was being invited to sing in English, which I never done. But I never said, Paisan, you couldn't do it. Paisan, do your best. That's why within 3 days, I practiced singing the English song. And people thought I would sing the Chinese song. Normally you say, Mei Hua Mei Hua. You know, they say English. So that day I just got the song. Wise men say, only fools rush in. I also finished it. Don't worry about that. You could do even better. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we have the opportunity, keep on practicing. Congratulations to all of you. We have our counter today, right? Who is our art counter? Here's a Toastmaster pick, please.
Hello. Today I'm responsible for art culture or checking of the speakers. A fellow Toastmaster friend and guest, here is my culture report. I observed some. I think she keep silent when she was thinking, so she almost didn't say So there are just a few when she think before speaking. And then I observed Apple. She had some about 5 times, but it's not too many. I think it's good for her first time. Good job. That is all my report. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Yes. Wow. Very precise report. The only thing I would like to comment is that don't bend to the microphone. Don't bend to the microphone. Just be proud and then speak and get closer. Don't forget in this kind of microphone sometimes, the most important thing when we speak, focus on it. Even we move to this side, still focus on it. Move to this side, still focus on it. Now, so this is the way we use the microphone. All the rest, congratulations, well done. And of course, when we go home, practice English, how to do it. We worry about that. Don't worry about that. Use some tongue twisters. I don't know whether you have tongue twisters. Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper. How many Peter Piper, Peter you go on, and then it's twist. She sells seashells on the Irish seashore. Oh, you can do this. Yeah. So go home and you just keep on practicing. Okay. Oliver for practice your voice. You can do it all the time. When we go back home, do it. That's why sometimes when even nowadays in the bathroom, Poison, how are you? My wife said, whom you talking to? You don't worry, self-talk will improve ourselves so quickly. And of course, how many of you speak English every day? Last week somebody asked me, I didn't speak English every day. How could I practice? I came to Toastmasters only once a week. Is it enough? He said, how could I say enough? The 6 other days at home you practice. It's very easy to practice. Oh, the balloon, and then you see the balloon, right? Yes. When you get out in the morning, I say, support, hi, support, good morning. Just do it at home. I do it before meeting support. Hi, Nasra, how are you today? Just keep on. I don't like this, I don't like that, say it in English. Tongue twister can help us too. Yeah. No, don't think, oh, the balloon, I look on, that's very difficult. And you just say balloon, you say good morning, you say good evening, every day is very easy. So make ourselves ready. By the way, we will be a better speaker. I do believe that next 2 weeks, probably, when some of you come up again, you will be more fluent. Don't worry. That is self-improvement. So ladies and gentlemen, I probably won't see you by end of this year. But next year, and at the end of the year, if all of you still here, I will ask you the same question. Have you achieved your goal? Please don't ask me what I said. What is my goal? Because it's your own goal. Set it and do it. For me, I have already set my goal. Next year, I will benefit more people, more than ever I have done in my life. Back to you.
Wow, I know. What is your goal? Only you can access yourself, can evaluate your performance, because you know you're the best than other people in this world. And no one can follow you all the time except yourself. Goal is just a goal if you never take any action. If you want your goal achieved, let's take action and make your goals come true because of you. Only one person can make it happen, no one else. And may I refer to the two DTM Paisan mentioned about my public speaking in English at first. I really still remember my project number 1. I wrote the message and memorized every single word. I never participate in the table topic session because I could not do that. Today, all participants in the table topic session, you have the better performance than myself when I start joining Toastmasters, and that means you can become the professional speaker definitely. Just keep practicing, joining Toastmasters, and one day your dream will come true. And now, today, I already fulfill my duty as Toastmaster of the day, and would like to return the control to Mr. President.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I ask one question for everyone. How do you feel this meeting? How do you feel? So standard one for you. How do you feel?
It's okay. Today I think he's happy. The president can sing a song. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes.
I write.
Yes, I know about this group is a newcomer. My left hand side, the first lady. Please introduce yourself shortly.
My name is Trisala. I'm from Royal Chinese Samakasa. I'm accountant. Okay.
Please, everyone, welcome her. On behalf of my president, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from her. And the next one, ladies.
My name is Nipali Wethong. I come from Pathum Thani. Today I'm very happy. I enjoy this year. Thank you.
Okay. Merry Christmas from Toastmasters. Yearly Toastmasters. The next one.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Jaya ค่ะจากสำนักบริหารเงินตรารังสิต Today I want to talk with you about I wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas with a moment, happy moment with us, and of the year festive with love. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Support come here. Okay. Yes.
My name is สาวนีตั้งจิตพัฒนา My nickname is Apple. I from the regional state property management division. I feel very fun because we sing a Christmas song. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. TRD Toastmaster. Miss, please.
I am จัญญพร มานาแก้ว You can call me ลูกจัน I'm from Bureau Property of Valuation. Today I am very happy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Juripon Waban from Bureau of Property Valuation. Today is the very good meeting.
Thank you so much. Yeah, nice to meet you. Please.
Good afternoon again นะคะ everybody. Today, for me today, I think this Toastmaster Club really can help you to improve your English skill. So I hope you will, and I hope you will enjoy here again next time. For today and for me, thank you everybody to give my encouragement.
Okay, thank you for your comment. Yes. One again.
Hello everybody.
No, sing tell. Sing it. Can you talk English?
English โอเคสวัสดีครับ My name is กวางครับ
No, Singapore style English. I would like to talk about
How to say is Singapore English? Yeah. Yeah, I want to. It's too cold.
Okay, no
Too cold.
problem. Yeah, Merry Christmas for you.
Okay.
And Toastmaster Bank.
Hello everyone. I'm Chayakub. You can call me Peng. I'm from the Bureau of Grand National Treasure. I work in Koi Museum, Treasury Department, Thailand. And I enjoy and happy to be here. I would like to come here again if I have time and opportunity.
Yes, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Napat Kun. My nickname is Jiu. I'm a curator from Koi Museum. I would like to thank you all of you to give positive thinking for me. And
What is creator? What is creator?
I work at the Koi Museum for conservation about conservation about ancient koi and everything that the ancient. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Mr. Miss. Okay.
Hi, I'm Satapana. I'm from Bureau of Grand National Treasure. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, everybody. I'm from Human Resources. I'm from nice to meet Red Day, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day.
And so happy when everyone talk about English with me. Do you know about the picture of the charter president? You know, very much. And before closing, I would like to invite Ajahn Desai to come to the front. I have a gift from my mind. TRD Toastmasters for you. Thank you for thank you. Photo. Thank you. And Ajahn Supot, please come to the spot. I have some souvenir from TRD Toastmasters for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. The lady Ajahn Tuk. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you all for participating today. Remember, we are family. Do you know about your motto? My motto, our motto. Together we can, in this territory, to be what you might dear be. Please follow me. Together we can.
Together we can.
In this territory, to be what you might have been.
What you want to have been.
Thank you very much. And before closing, remember the next meeting number 636 on Wednesday, 9 January 2019 afternoon. I sincerely hope to see everyone in here again. Thank you so much.
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Closing this meeting. Thank you so much. Everyone, please take a group photo with us.